Hi everyone, and welcome to Billy Fitzgerald Golf. And I received an email of requesting a 40-yard bunker shot. So there's a lot of questions that come up when we have this shot. Do we pick it clean? Do we splash it? What club do we use? And those are all very valid questions because it's something that we just don't practice a lot. We may not get them all the time, but when we do, it's certainly a lot of pressure. So I would say the very first thing is that what is the easiest way for me to get this on the green? Not necessarily the pin, but what is the easiest way for me to get it on the green? And I think picking it clean, I think you just have to be too perfect, especially when we're already nervous and uncomfortable about this shot. I think splashing it is the easier way to go. So let's talk about, club selection first. So a sand wedge or a lob wedge is not enough loft, in my opinion. I think you have to be, again, too perfect. You have to have just the perfect amount of sand right next to the golf ball. I think, again, we're looking for that little wiggle room, a little bit room for error. So I've got 3 clubs with me. We're going to hit 3 different golf shots. I've got a pitching wedge, 9-iron, 8-iron. I think that's the biggest mistake that people make is they pick the wrong club. So again, give yourself enough club. And a lot of people have never even hit a 9-iron or 8-iron and tried to splash it like a bunker shot. All these clubs do have bounce, so it will react in the sand if done right. So once we have our game plan, we're going to splash it out, what club we're going to use. And I would say, even up to, maybe 50, 55 yards, once we get into 60, 65 yards and up, I think then it's a little bit safer to pick it clean, but we're right in kind of that sweet spot where, we're far enough away from the green where, what do we do? And my suggestion is always go safety first. We don't have to hit it perfect. Feel like you get, 9 pitching wedge, 8-iron. We're going to hit a few shots here, and we're just going to go through a regular sand shot. And it's important for you to get out here just to see how it reacts. I think you'll be surprised at how easy this ball will come out. So again, just like a bunker shot, we're going to review. First thing we do is open the face of the club because we want the bounce of the club, because we're going to splash this ball, the bounce of the club to show. Again, we're going to get into our grip, how we always do. So the ball position is going to be just left to center because we want to splash the ball out. We want to make sure that we make sand contact first. And to ensure that, our stance, again, shoulder width, you're going to feel like you dig down. Yes, it's going to give you a little bit more stability, but more importantly, it's going to lower my bottom out point, so I'm appropriately underneath the golf ball, so I don't feel like I have to be, again, so perfect. We're trying to get away from being so perfect, especially with this shot. Now, a few swing tips here. The thing I want to do, again, last thing with my stance is I want to lean left. The last thing I want to do is try to help this ball out. You have to understand my club has to be going down. I need to impact the sand on the downward part of my swing circle. So I even need to feel like this shot is downhill. Everything has to feel like it's downhill. The minute I try to help this up, my spine's going to go back, the club's going to enter the sand way behind the golf ball. I'm going to take too much sand and not get it to the green. So we're going to lean left. That's going to be your pivot. So my front foot, or in this case, my left foot is going to be my pivot foot. So I feel like I'm downhill around my pivot foot. And from there, I'm going to make sure I have a big enough swing. My hip socket gets out of the way, and so I shallow the club out. And those are kind of the couple biggest things that I'd want you to do is make sure that, the swing is long enough. You kind of open your chest, get your hip out of the way, get your trail shoulder out of the way, and shallow the club into the ball. We want to be shallow. We don't want to be steep. If we're steep, we're going to take too much sand. So, get ready to go. Lean left. So again, we're going to feel like we open all that up. We're going to stay feeling like we're downhill. And it went in. So, pretty good club selection there. So that was a pitching wedge. That was 43 yards. So, let's try the next club. So this is a 9-iron. So again, all I felt there was after I got my setup position and I was lean left, open up and shallow your arms down so we have the appropriate amount of sand. Now you can see that ball I would aim just a little bit left with these longer clubs. The ball is going to go right just a little bit. It's going to have a little bit left to right spin. So again, get ready to go. Lean left. You're going to open everything up and shallow your arms down in here. So again, kind of the same swing, went a little bit farther. Okay, now let's try the 8-iron. Same thing, open the face up, get my stance, lean left. Again, big open swing. You want to stay lean left, as hard as that is for some people. Stay lean left and make the club shallow out. Do not try to help this ball out. You're going to catch too much sand, or even worse, the ball. So again, now this is my 8-iron, lean left. Again, big swing, get all the way back here and shallow the club out. Okay, so I didn't hit that one as good. I hit it a little fat, but again, I still got it on the green. It wasn't perfect, but you know, it's not gonna ruin my round. So hopefully this helps you guys with a 40-yard bunker shot. I would go against trying to pick it out of the sand. You know, if you have success with it, you know, I would stick with it, but you know, use your pitching wedge, 9-iron, 8-iron. Go that route, go safety first, you know, get it out, get it on the green or close to the green, and get on with your round. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe to my channel, Billy Fitzgerald Golf. Want to take a live lesson from me, or you have a question? Visit me at billyfitzgeraldgolf.com. And thanks for watching.